Walker. I'm one of the instructors with the City of Longmont Recreation Services. Today we're going to do a chair yoga class. All that you need is a chair and your body. We're going to spend about half of the time in the chair, and then we'll come behind the chair and stand for half. We're going to have a 45-minute class and maybe some water. So just like I always do in my in-person classes, we're going to begin scooting all the way back to the back of the chair and doing a breathing exercise. So be sure you can feel the chair behind you and the floor underneath your feet. Let your hands be in an easy pose here in your lap, and close your eyes. This is our time to let go of whatever came before you sat down to do this class. And if you don't get anything else out of class, I hope that what you find is the mind-body connection. So I think breathing is one of the easier ways to find it. You just close your eyes and you let your mind focus on what your body is already doing, which is breathing. Since you're at home, you can make loud, audible exhales. Let's inhale through our nose and take a couple of open mouth exhales. Two more times just like that. And now let's keep our mouth closed. We're going to do a structured breathing exercise. If you have any respiratory restrictions, you can keep with the inhale through your nose and exhale through your open mouth. If you have no respiratory restrictions, we're going to begin a 4-count breath. Let's exhale together now. And then we're going to inhale for 2, 3, 4, and exhale 2, 3, 4, and again inhale for 2, 3, 4, and exhale 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing and counting on your own. We're going to go for about a minute. I often get asked about how long the breath should be. Your 4-count could be just a couple of seconds, or it could be 8 or 9 seconds. One thing that happens with deep breathing is our heart rate slows and our whole body just gets a little rest. So just let your breath be deep and even. Let's have 3 more rounds of breath. That means 3 more inhales and 3 more exhales. After this last exhale, let's blink our eyes open. And we're going to turn our palms down into our thighs. We're going to begin coming into the physical practice. So let's just gently tilt our chin forward down toward our chest. Be sure as you do this that your shoulder blades and your spine are still against the back of the chair. This is our first stretch, coming into our next. And then with your next breath, we're just going to roll our left ear over toward our left shoulder so that we feel a stretch here. On our way to the other side, we're going to let our chin roll through the center, and now right ear reaching over toward our right shoulder. Let's do this one more time each way, nice and easy. Roll through center, and over to the left, and let's pick up our right arm, and that allows me just to feel a deeper stretch here. And then you can bring your right hand back into your lap, chin through center, and now your right ear reaching reaches towards your right shoulder as you reach your left arm out. Let's go ahead and scoot the front half of our chairs, ready to be more active. We're going to drop our hands down by our hips. So this is our seated mountain pose. Let's inhale, reach up, look up. And as you exhale, let your hands come down. You could even look down toward the floor. And 2 more times just like that. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale all the way down. 1 more time. Inhale up. And exhale down. Let's bring our hands in front of us, and we're going to do a little brain teaser. We're going to send our arms in opposite directions. So your right arm is going to go down, and your left arm is going to go up. And we're going to keep our arms making circles 3 times. And now we're going to stop our hands in the middle and send each arm in the opposite direction. Left arm down, right arm up. And I always say in class, even if you're not sure that you got it, you stop worrying about whatever it was because you were working so hard to make that work. Let's bring our arms down and just shake it out. Maybe a couple of shoulder shrugs forward and backwards. All right, let's bring both arms up again. We're going to come into our seated twist. So my left hand holds on to the back of the chair, right hand to the outside of my left knee. In yoga, we have a special breathing pattern for twists. So I'm going to turn and look over my left shoulder and keep looking this way. But every time I inhale, I'm going to focus on sitting up taller. And as I exhale, I'm going to turn and look over my left shoulder. And 1 more time like that. Inhale, sit up even taller. Exhale, turn and look over your left shoulder. And then let's look back through center, arms in mountain pose. We're going to inhale up, over to the other side. Right hand to the back of the chair, left hand to the outside of my knee. And looking over my right shoulder this time. And I keep looking over my shoulder, but as I inhale, I sit up taller. And exhale, looking over my right shoulder. 1 more time. And then forward. Good. From here, let's bring our palms up, shoulder height. We're going to do a seated cat-cow. So as you exhale, we're going to fold over our legs, hands behind us. Let's inhale up. I have an arch in my back here. And then exhale, folding over. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale forward, and we're going to stay in a forward fold. So now that I'm leaning forward, I'm going to prop myself up with my elbows. Pay special attention here. Make sure there's no tension and pain in your low back. Some of us might like to stay up on our forearms, or if this feels safe and feels like a good stretch, you could even let your hands come down to the inside of your shin. You could let your head drop down toward the floor, and we're just going to breathe. You may feel some compression in through your abdomen as your stomach presses against your legs, and we normally say that's okay. It could even be therapeutic for your digestive organs, again, as long as there's no pain. As we start making our way back up, we're going to return to propped up on our elbows, and then we'll use the strength of our arms to push ourselves all the way up. Back to mountain pose. Let's inhale both arms up. This time we're going to side bend. So our left hand's coming down to the chair, right foot comes out. And now we're having a big stretch from our right fingertips to our right toes. Your gaze can be down toward the floor or up toward your hand, whatever's comfortable. What we're focusing on is a nice stretch through your right side body. With your next inhale, let's switch it out. So our right arm comes down, left foot goes out. Big stretch through your left side body. And 1 more deep breath here. Good, let's bring it back in. We're going to move to our legs now. So let's go ahead and push our right heel forward. We're going to leave it there as we pick up both arms. Big inhale. And then we're going to let our body weight come forward into our hands or into our elbows. We're focusing on a stretch through the back of your leg, back of your right leg. And only if it feels good, you can pump your right foot forward and backwards and right and left. Let's bring both of our palms underneath us, push back up. This time, push your left heel toward me. Again, we're going to inhale all the way up and lean it forward, both hands to your legs or your elbows down. And breathe into that stretch in the back of your left leg. And let's push back into our leg, both feet together. And then we're going to wiggle our feet apart as wide as the chair legs, fingertips to the inside of our thighs. Let's pick our heels up a couple of times, just getting the blood flowing. And then with your heels lifted, let's roll circles into both ankles. Let's bring our feet down and now bring our arms up. We're going to be working on triangle pose today. And this is the motion that we're going to make. When I tell you from Warrior 2 to reach it out and over, this is essentially what we'll be doing standing. So I'm keeping my legs really still and just moving and stretching through my side body. How about 3 more times? 2 and 1. Good. Let's bring our legs together. This is our final stretch before we come up to standing. We're going to start with our arms in cactus. Let's inhale as we reach up, look up. Exhale, cactus. 4 more times. Inhale, up and down and up and down. 2 more. Last one. Now let's keep our arms up, but we're going to squeeze our elbows together and wide for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then from here, fold your palms down. This is our last set of 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Arms down. Again, you can take a shoulder shrug if that was a lot of holding your arms up. And we're going to come up to standing through chair pose. So this is us practicing lifting our own body weight out of a chair, which we do several times a day. If your knees and your hips don't like this, go ahead and come up to standing and wait for us. Otherwise, we're going to come halfway up out of the chair and then gently sit back down 4 more times for a total of 5. Inhale up, exhale down. You could also let your arms float if you don't need them. 2 more times. Inhale up and down and up and down. This time we're going to come up to standing. Good. Meet me over behind your chair. Let's go ahead and have our first drink of water. I'm going to remind you 3 times in class, I hope, if I remember. And then we're standing on the side of the chair so that we can use it for our balance if we need to. Let's stand over to the right, and we're going to pick up either your right heel or your whole right knee. And you might play with holding onto the back of the chair if you need to. Let's just touch our knee up and down, warming up our hips. And then we're going to turn our right knee out toward the side, and same thing. Gently picking it up and down, but now with an external rotation. Good. Okay, let's inhale both arms up. Again, picking up just your right heel, or maybe your right knee. You can bring your arm down. We're going to sit here in staff pose for our inhale. Exhale, step back to a lunge. Now the chair's here for you to hold on to. 1 or both arms up. And then right arm forward, maybe left arm back if you don't need it. Twisting over our bent knee, looking over toward the left. So for me, I feel a nice stretch here through the front of my right leg. And then let's bring our hands to our hips or to the chair, and we'll step our right foot in. Meet me over on the left side of your chair. Same thing, second side. We're going to begin picking up your left heel or your left knee. Up and down a few times, getting your left hip working. And then let's turn our left knee out toward the side. Same thing, up and down, warming things up. And now we're going to put that into staff pose. Let's inhale both arms up. Left knee or just left heel up. And then we're going to step backwards into a lunge. You could have just your left arm working here, or you can spread your arms apart, twisting over your bent knee. Let's stay here for one more full breath. And then let's bring our hands to our hips, step all the way in. Let's take a step backwards so that we can step open behind the chair. From here, we're going to stand on our left leg, lift our right. You can still use the chair if you need to. We're going to inhale our arms wide, and as we exhale, we're going to step wide, and hopefully the chair has ended up in front of us. From here, we're going to play with our balance by pushing off of our left leg, standing on our right. So there are a couple of things you can do here to help your balance. You could drop your left leg, or you could hold on to the chair, or both. And then with an exhale, we're going to gently come back to our nice wide base. This time, let's push off of our right leg, stand on your left. You can make these same modifications on either side to feel safe. And then we're going to gently drop our right foot. Good. Let's begin coming into our warrior poses. You can see I've turned my left foot out. My right foot is turned diagonally toward the front of the room. 3 times we're going to inhale our straight arms up with straight legs. Exhale, warrior 2. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior 2. 1 more. Inhale up. And warrior 2. Once you find this, you can bend into this knee just as much as you want to, depending on how much of a workout you're looking for. And then we're going to turn and look over our left fingertips. Let's flip our left palm, reach it up for reverse warrior. We're going to come back to warrior 2, and then here's our shift to triangle pose. Left leg goes straight. We're going to reach out and over our leg and let our hand rest above or below your left knee. So I'm going to go above. Legs are mostly straight. And you can look down toward the floor or up toward your right hand. With your next inhale, let's press into our feet, arms come up. Let's bring them to our hips as we switch out our feet here. So now our right toes are turned out toward the right. And I could draw a line from my right heel to my left arch. My feet are in line with one another. Let's inhale up. Exhale, warrior 2. 2 more times. Inhale up. Warrior 2. And up. And warrior 2. From here, we're going to flip our right palm, reach it up, reverse warrior. Back to warrior 2. Straighten your right leg. Reach out and over for triangle pose. See if you can bring your right hand not on your right knee, but either above or below. You might try a couple of different ways to look, see what your neck finds comfortable. With your next inhale, let's come all the way up. Hands to our hips. We're going to take a break from our warrior poses to come into our guy squat. So heels pointed toward one another, toes pointed out. I'm going to inhale, squat down. Exhale, straighten. Again, you get to decide how deeply you're going to squat down here. It's up to you. Let's add our arms. We're going to inhale up. Exhale down and up. Remember, anytime our arms come over our head, it might get your heart rate going. That's normal. 3 more. And 2. And 1. Good. I'm going to bring my hands to my hips. We're going to get ready for warrior again. I'm going to turn my left toes toward the left. Let's inhale just 1 time, straight arms up. Exhale, warrior 2. Flip your left palm, reach it high, reverse warrior. Back to warrior 2. Straighten your left leg. Reach out and over, triangle pose. Those of you who've been in my class know that each time we come through, we're going to add on. We're going to add on a half bind this time. Drop your right arm, flip your palm, wrap it around your back. That allows us to open our chest, maybe looking up toward the ceiling. If it's hard to get it behind your back, you can also just let your right hand rest on your hip. Let's come back to regular triangle, right arm up. We're going to inhale, hands to our hips. Let's switch out our feet. Second side, inhale up. Let's flip our right palm, reach it high, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten your right leg, tip out and over, triangle pose. Remember what we're adding on this time is a half bind. Drop your left palm, flip it, and either wrap it around your back, or you could just place it on your left hip. And you might also look up toward the ceiling. Let's reach our left arm up. We're going to come all the way up. Let's step our feet together, and we're going to pause for our second drink of water. Okay, again, we're going to meet behind our chair and behind the right chair leg this time. We're going to step back open together. Let's stand on our right leg, lift our left, both arms up, which is to say you can hold on to the chair anytime. Inhale here, exhale, step wide. We're going to play with our balance again, pushing to stand on our left leg, and then flat, pushing to stand on our right leg, and then flat. Let's bring our hands to our hips, back to our warrior poses. Left toes toward the left. Let's inhale up one time. Exhale, warrior two. Flip your left palm, reach it up. And back to warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Reach out and over for triangle pose. We're going to take this half bind again, either to your hip or behind. You might also add on lifting your left palm. In yoga, we say like you were holding a tray. We know no one would ever hold a tray this way. But it does give you a lot of strengthening here through your oblique. Let's slowly unwind. Left arm down, right arm up. I'm going to inhale, hands to my hips. Let's switch out my feet. Inhale up, warrior two. Flip your right palm, reach it high, reverse warrior. Back to warrior two. Straighten your right leg, tip out and over. Let's start with the half bind, either to your hip or behind. And then if it feels safe, we'll also pick up our right arm. And let's stay for 2 breaths, pretending we're not in any hurry. And we'll slowly unwind, right arm down, left arm up. Let's inhale all the way together. And again, we're going to step our feet together. So I'm a big fan of using the chair for our final round. What we're going to do is we're going to drop our left toes just to the edge of the chair. I'm going to make sure my feet are in line. We're going to come back into our warrior poses here. Let's inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Flip your left palm, reach it up, reverse warrior. Back to warrior two. Straighten your left leg. This time as I reach out and over, my hand might come to the chair. You could have a fist or a flat palm. And this time we're going to add on moving through half moon pose. If it feels like enough effort to be here, maybe with a half bind or with your arm up, stay here. Otherwise, we're going to bring our right hand to our hip. And I'm going to use the back of the chair to stand on my left leg, lift my right. You could also come to the seat bottom. This hand stays on our hip just to open our hip. And then maybe reaching our right arm up or not. You have so many choices for how to make it perfect. And then we'll just bend into our legs, stand flat. Beautiful. Meet me over on the other side of your chair. Here we're going to drop our right toes to the edge, step our left foot back. Let's inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Flip your right palm, reach it high. Back to warrior two. Straighten your right leg, tip out and over. And if I find I'm not close enough to the chair, I'm just going to move closer and make it work. Now again, you could take the half bind, you could stay flat-footed. If you're feeling fantastic and you're up for it, we're going to use either the back of the chair or the seat bottom to come into half moon pose. This hand is going to gently open my hip toward the camera. Maybe left arm up or not. And then we'll gently stand back up. Great job. Okay, meet me over on the left side of your chair. Now that we're nice and warmed up, let's do tree pose. We're going to pick up our left heel, or maybe our whole left knee. Let's bring our left knee out toward the side. We're here in case you want to hold on to the chair. One or both hands in toward your chest. And again, if you're feeling fantastic, you could look up toward the ceiling on this final breath. Otherwise, it's the best and easiest for your balance to look down toward the floor. And you can be doing this while you're holding on. Let's stay for one final inhale. And then we'll bring everything down and switch sides. Good. Here, again, right heel up. And you could keep this kickstand for your tree, or pressing your foot into your calf. Make it work for you. That's what we talk about, finding your edge in yoga, is finding the effort, but also making it feel safe and doable so that you're not discouraged. One more inhale, exhale down. Now it's almost time for us to sit, and before we do, we're going to warm up our chair pose again. Let's bring our feet about hip distance apart, and we're going to inhale both arms up. Exhale, I'm going to sit down in chair. Let's drop our hands toward our chest. I'm going to look left, and then spread my arms apart. Left arm back, right arm forward. Let's look through the middle and switch, look right. Good, let's bring our hands toward our chest, stand all the way up. Some of you stay standing for equal, but it's not something I teach. So in other words, if it's part of your practice, you may stay standing. Otherwise, join me in the chair. We'll do the same thing sitting. Let's bring our hands down in mountain pose. We're all going to inhale our arms up. If you're standing, this is when you sit back in your chair pose. Let's all drop our arms wide. Right ankle or right knee over. And with your right leg over, your right arm comes under. And you might have seen this double bind, but if it's too much, just hold on to your shoulders. And we're going to just breathe and lightly squeeze your knees and your elbows. 2 more times, just give a little squeeze and release and squeeze. Good. Now if you're standing, go ahead and push up to stand on your left leg. For those of us in the chair, we'll unwind our arms and our legs. We're all going to meet in mountain pose, palms forward. Let's inhale up. Sit back in chair if you're standing. Exhale, arms wide. This time, left ankle or left knee over, left elbow under. On the second side, especially if you're standing, you might choose to sit down deeper each time you exhale. And we may raise our elbows just a little higher each time we inhale. One of the benefits of this pose is it slightly constricts blood flow through our arms and our legs. So it would be considered normal if you got a little rush, a little head rush. When we release now, push to stand on your right leg. Let's unwind our arms and our legs. Let's all have a seat and we'll continue stretching in the chair. We're going to turn our left knee open to the left. I'm going to hold on to the back of the chair with my left hand, right knee down. Let's inhale our right arm up and reach up and over. Now, some of you in class like to stay facing forward, and you might even come up out of the chair into a deep lunge. You'll know whether or not that feels like the right thing for you today. Now, for hip stretches like this, we should stay in position for at least half a minute. So I'll often ask you, think back towards your week, and maybe just the last day or two, can you remember one thing that's going well? And we'll have a silent moment of gratitude here, saying to myself, today I'm thankful for whatever comes to mind. Just remembering that our minds have evolved to pick out what's wrong, and that we might have to proactively bring in gratitude. Let's get ready to squeeze our knees together through the middle. And then we're going to open our right knee to the right, holding onto the back of the chair, left knee down. Same thing, second side. Let's inhale up and over. And we're just going to continue breathing while we stretch. For me, most of the stretch is here through the front of my left leg. Now, this next part has been harder through coronavirus, but on the second side, I normally ask you to think of something you're looking forward to. So, let's see. It's the middle of May. Sometime over the next 2 weeks, is there at least one thing that you can think of that you'll be doing that you're looking forward to? Like I say, this one's been harder for me because who knows what's coming. But I am trying to find something within my control that I would look forward to. Maybe some takeout food. You know what that thing is for you. Let's get ready to squeeze our knees together and turn back forward. Okay, we're going to head right into a figure 4 stretch. I'm still at the front half of the chair, crossing our right ankle over our left ankle or to the top of our left knee. Now for here, we're going to be in mountain pose. Inhale both arms up. We're going to lean forward, bringing our weight into our hands or into your elbows if that feels safe. I'd like for you to focus on reaching the crown of your head forward so that your back is straight and flat. Most of the stretch for me is in my outer right hip. And there's nothing to do here except enjoy the stretch. Maybe look down, or you could even close your eyes and let your breath travel to the place where you feel the stretch in your outer right leg. These deep hip stretches will stay in position for 30 seconds. So if it feels like we're here a while, we are, and there's science to back that up, so we're going to do it. As we get ready to switch sides, let's blink our eyes open, and we're going to press into our leg, come all the way up. Second side, crossing your left ankle over your right, or to the top of your right knee. Let's drop both hands, inhale up, get nice and tall and long, and then bring your hands or your elbows down. On the second side, let's take a stretch for our eyeballs. So we're going to keep our eyes open, looking down toward the floor. Without moving your head or your nose, can you turn your eyes all the way to the left, and then look right, and left, and right, and then look down. Can you see the tip of your nose? And all the way up, like your eyes are rolling back, and down, and up. Now let's make a circle with our eyes. I always think of it like a clock face. I'm going to start at 3 o'clock and move clockwise, and then back the other way. We don't often remember to stretch our eyes, but I'm certainly doing more reading and computer time during this time, so we need to give our eyes some love. Let's blink 5 times. Blink, 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 blink. And then we're going to bring our hands underneath us, use the strength of your arms to push up. Let's separate our feet wider than the chair legs again, fingers to the inside of our thighs. We're going to do our stirring exercise for our core strength. As we lean forward, it's our back that's holding us safe. And as we pull back toward the back of the chair, it's the front of our abs. Let's reverse and move the other way. 3 circles. Good. Let's separate our hands. Let's pick up our heels and roll circles into each ankle again. Let's drop our heels. We're going to do a little brain teaser here. So from cactus, pick up your right heel and straighten your left arm. And then back to center. Left heel up, right arm up, in center. And then see if you can keep going without me telling you what to do. And even if you're not sure if you got it, it still worked by scrambling your thoughts in your brain and giving you a little break from worrying. Let's drop our hands. We're going to close our knees. Let's bring both arms up like Frankenstein, and then I'm going to reach above my elbow and tilt my left ear down. We can make a few circles with our wrist. Again, my poor wrist is an often neglected place. I forget to stretch it. Let's come back up to Frankenstein. Take our second arm, right arm across, right ear down. Maybe just a little love and stretching through your right wrist. Let's bring both arms down. This time we're going to have our feet either hip distance or even a little closer. And let's lean forward. Again, we're headed toward a forward fold, so pay special attention to how your back feels. We're going to keep our legs close. So this time as I lean forward, I'm feeling much more compression through my stomach. And I tend to think this feels good for my digestive organs, but listen to your body. You can even drop the crown of your head so that it reaches down toward the floor. We can nod our head yes and shake our head no. You could prop yourself up on your elbows here. Let's take 3 deep breaths. And then we're going to press into our legs, come all the way up. Let's straighten out our right leg, push your right heel toward me. This time we'll just keep our hands on our hips, and we're going to point and flex our foot pretty slowly, so that as I point, I can feel a stretch, especially through the front of my shin. And then we'll flex it so that the stretch comes to the back of your leg. Just a couple more times like that. Point, nice and slow. Flex. Let's bring our right foot in, push your left heel toward me. So I'm going to start flex, but then I'm going to straighten. And just a couple more times. Let's bring our feet in. Let's hold them to the back of our chairs. And in doing that, we're going to roll our shoulder blades together and down our back. Let's bring your right foot out, left arm up. So I'm making half of an X. I'm going to stay here with an inhale, and then as I exhale, I'm going to reach the 2 together. 4 more times. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Last one, I think. All right, let's switch it out. Left foot out, right arm up, inhale apart, exhale together. So we're getting nice activation through our core, making sure we have that stability from the center of our body. Exhale, exhale, good. Let's come back and sit up tall, and now we're going to hold on to the back of our chairs. Again, I'm going to just focus on rolling my shoulder blades down and together. Careful that you don't pick up the back of the chair with your incredible arm strength. Now, I always say if you only have time to do one stretch every day, let it be this one. It's a great chest opener, and we say it's the antidote to all the texting, reading, knitting. So we're just going to stay here for a couple of breaths, and let's just move our necks at first. As we inhale, roll and look up toward the ceiling. As you exhale, roll and look down toward the floor. 2 more times. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. And up. And down. And up. We're going to add our arms next round. So let's release our arms as we inhale, reach up. Exhale, a little bit of a forward fold with our fingers behind us. 2 more times. Inhale, up. And up. And down. Let's come back up to sitting, and we're going to scoot toward the back of our chairs. So get comfortable, and this is going to be like our brief Shavasana. So as you scoot back, I can feel the stability of the chair behind my spine and underneath my bottom, and my feet are flat. Close your eyes. Notice your breath, which is to say you don't have to do anything different to it. Just inhale and exhale. The work is done. Hopefully you feel like you got some exercise. Before we get up and transition to the rest of our day, take this moment for yourself. Do you have any intention for the rest of your day? I always say that at the end of my yoga classes, when I practice as a student, sometimes I've had enough of a break from my monkey mind that I have these moments of clarity, like, can you think of anything that you could do the rest of the day to take care of yourself, to bring you joy? Just let your mind be open to whatever voice comes in. When that feels complete, we'll bring our hands to the center of our chest and gently tilt our head forward, bowing to each other. Thank you so much for sharing your practice. Namaste. I miss you all, my regular class attendees. I hope you're all safe and doing well. And I don't know when, but I hope to see you soon.